Hello, Patty. Here is your sewer scope from this afternoon's inspection. That's me in the basement, just kind of showing you where we're at, letting you know that I'm actually in your basement. There's the access point. This was a new access point for some reason. Not 100% sure why. Might have been just a better opportunity to get into the pipe. But we drop into cast iron, and then we're going to quickly turn over to clay. It's taken me a little bit to get the camera head moving in the right direction here. I had to guide it around that first little drop in. So straight into clay, which is normal for our area. We tend to get on the other side of the foundation wall and then make the change over. This is true in older houses, not so much nowadays in newer houses. The clay's in good shape. You do have two short, what are probably repair sections that were put in. It could have been from damage. It could have been because of some city work. It could have been because of the locust trees in the front of the property. Who knows? It's a question mark. I mean, the only kind of odd thing to me is that you have two relatively short sections of plastic pipe that were added almost directly right next to each other, right? So here's the first one, right at about 22 feet. Short section, only a couple of feet long. Go into clay again. And then after another foot or so, we switch back to PVC. Why wouldn't you just make it one long PVC pipe? That's one of those questions that you're never going to get an answer to, but it just kind of interesting to me. The clay itself is in good condition. We talked about insurance and things you might consider as upgrading levels of insurance that you have. It kind of makes sense in an older house. I've got supplemental insurance like we talked about. Not a bad thing to consider, and typically it's relatively inexpensive. No roots. Drainage looks good. Functional flow, no cracks that I can see. And then here we are right at about 42 feet into the city line right there. So all in all, a good pipe. No major concerns. You know, some good kind of safety things with insurance that you can consider, but nothing that would be a huge red flag at this point. Please read through the written report. Circle back to me if you have any questions. I'm always happy to be a resource.